y'all, welcome to the Realm of Comics, where we talk everything comics, graphic novels, and manga. Today I'm here with an exciting announcement. You can see from the title, we are back with the 30 and 30. So this is so wild because right now I'm actually doing a 30 and 31, but this is it's for middle grade March, which has nothing to do with anything on the channel. Well, slightly, because I am reading some middle grade graphic novels. But April, we are doing the 30 and 30 manga challenge again. I'm so happy to be doing this. The last time we did it was in November of last year. I failed miserably because at the end of the year, I'm always in like a slumpy, non-reading, not really coping well type of mood. And so I'm so excited and happy to be back in the game with my co-host Shay from Shay Geeks Out, Izzy from Happy For Now, and Bree from Lock Booktition. We are co-hosting the 30 and 30. Thank you once again to Shay and Izzy. Y'all know every time I talk about manga, I always bring Shay and Izzy up because those are my boos. I love them dearly. Y'all are so amazing. Y'all are just, they are the go-tos for everything manga related. Everything. That's where I get all of my recommendations. So I always feel so honored whenever they ask me to join in on doing this readathon with them. So the whole point of the readathon is that you read 30 volumes of manga in 30 days. Let me tell y'all right now, because I do this every single time and I have completed the 30 and 30 before. But let me tell y'all something. 30 and 30 sounds easy. It really does, because you're thinking like, oh, manga, I can read that in 30, 45 minutes. Like, not a big deal. You know, 30 and 30, I just one a day, that's not bad. But what ends up happening is that real life starts kicking you in the backside, in the background, and you'd be like, oh, I didn't get to my volume of manga today. I'll get to it tomorrow. They'd be like, oh no, I'll get to it the next day. And before you know it, it's day 10 and you haven't read a single volume. And then you have to play catch up. That's always me. Do not be me. Set yourself a schedule and get your one volume in every single day. Don't put it off and don't wait till the last minute. I mean, literally, if legitimate stuff comes up, like, of course, you can only help what you can help. But don't take it so lightly. I think I have underestimated this challenge so many times before, and I never will underestimate it again. So the whole point, like I said, is to read 30 volumes of manga in 30 days. Read whatever you want. Whatever you want. This is a good time to get through some of those series that you've been thinking about. It's a good time to read what you own. I'm pointing all fingers at myself here because that was my goal overall this year, was to read more of what's on my shelf. I own over 1,100 books. Probably more now since I did my bookshelf tour. But I own over 1,100 books. And a lot of them are not books that I have read. And so my goal was to really focus on reading what was on my shelf. And I've been doing a horrible job of it. And so I'm hoping that I can use this 30 and 30 to not check out stuff from the library, but to read what's on my shelf. Like, that's what I need to do. So I don't have a specific TBR associated with this 30 and 30 because of the fact that I'm not sure what I want to read. I think I'm going to play it by ear and do a lot of mood reading. I do have some manga checked out from the library. I think that I do want to make it through some One Piece. I've been doing a horrible, disgusting, despicable job with reading One Piece this year. I was supposed to do 2 volumes per week, and that apparently was a stretch goal for me because I wanted to read all 100 volumes this year. I don't think that that's going to happen. That's okay. It's all right. I'll figure it out. But I do have a stack right here of some stuff that I want to start and also finish up. Some series that I need to finish. I have one Omni in here that I just need to get done because I've owned it for so long. Of course, y'all know my 2 series that I need to make progress on are definitely going to end up being Nana and Food Wars. It's like I'm singing the same song over and over and over and over again. Those are the 2 series that I have not read any volumes of at all this year. Are we surprised? We shouldn't be surprised, because what the hell? What's new? So the first series that I have that I pulled off on my shelf is Sweat and Soap. I have read, I think, either volumes 1 through 7 or 1 through 8. I would have to double check. Love this series. Such a realistic depiction of a romantic relationship between these two. I think everybody pretty much understands and knows the synopsis. So I'm not gonna even get into it, but I need to finish that up. I do have volume 1 of Imakoi. This is one that I believe both Shay and Izzy both sent me a volume of Imakoi for my birthday. So I need to start this series because I do own volumes 1 and 2. I also have this big bind up of Paradise Kiss. This is volumes 1 through 4 by Ayazawa. This is the same mangaka of Nana, which I just love Ayazawa's artwork. I mean, when I flip through this, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely like, I'm used to the artwork because of how much of Nana that I've read, but I've heard so many great things about Paradise Kiss that I'm set on finishing Paradise Kiss sometime this year, but it is big. It is huge. It is long. I don't even know how many pages this is. This looks like this is over 800 pages, but I heard that it's a quick read. So hopefully I can tackle that. I do want to start Blue Period, because I want to start Blue Period because I've had it on my shelf for an extremely long time and I still haven't picked it up. And so yeah, there's that. I want to continue on with Chainsaw Man. I did do a first impressions of Chainsaw Man a while ago. I'll link it up in the card symbol above, but I do want to finish Chainsaw Man, or finish the second volume of Chainsaw Man, which I don't know why I've read volume 1, but I've read volume 1. I need to read volume 2 of Chainsaw Man because of the fact that I thought that the first one was okay, enough that I want to continue on. I want to continue my read of Black Butler. Here's the thing with Black Butler. This is by Yana Toboso. I have been thinking about whether I want to start from volume 1 again. Now, I think I've read 1, 2, and 3 of Black Butler. We're in up to like the volume 30s, somewhere in the 30s for Black Butler, I believe. I really enjoy it. I like the anime, but I don't remember everything that happens in 1, 2, and 3. And so I'm really debating continuing reading 1, 2, and 3. I'll make the decision. I'll see what happens, but I do like that. And then I want to catch up on my read of Fire in His Fingertips. I have read volumes 1, 2, and 3. I have not read volume 4 yet. And this is a... I can't show you any of the artwork in Fire in His Fingertips. This is purely smut. This is a guy that she grew up with. They're really, really close friends. And there's a lot of sex in this one. And of course, because it's art-based, you see a lot of, you know, genitalia spread across the pages in this one. But the storyline is really, really cute, I think, in some ways. And I think we get more of the storyline as you get more into the series outside of them just kind of like screwing each other. I have read, like I said, volumes 1, 2, and 3, so I just need to pick up volume 4. So I think one of my major goals, even though I'm kind of on the fence about what I'm going to read, I think that for this 30 and 30, I really want to focus on reading 30 volumes of manga, because I easily have 30 volumes of manga, unread manga on my shelves. I want to read 30 volumes from my shelf. And so it's going to be very tempting. I think that any additional volumes that I want to read, like, that's fine. I can check them out from the library, but I really need to read 30 volumes from my shelf. I was thinking of challenging myself to do like for every 5 volumes that I read off my shelf, I could read whatever I want from the library or anything that I get from like Kindle Unlimited, but I really, really do need to focus on reading stuff out of or off of my shelf. I am going to be vlogging this one, so look out for that. Probably the first weekish of May. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all the details. It's really not a lot of details. Make sure you follow all the hosts. I have all the information linked down and below. We should be having some reading sprints. I know that Shay has made some great templates, so make sure you check out her channel where she'll be sharing all of that information. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. If you're looking to follow me on social media, all the links will be down in the description box below, and I'll be back with another video soon.